They say there are just three things that change a person for the better: desperation, humiliation, and tragedy. They say time heals all. They say all good things come to an end. They say a lot of things, things that ring hollow until grief unleashes its ambush. Things that fit neatly onto the sympathy cards. Things that make us say, oh, thank goodness it didn't happen to me. Those things, those awful things whose names we can scarcely speak lest they hear and take us for their next unlucky bride. A murder, a car crash, orphaned at 17, marred, partnered with the unthinkable. And yet, here we are. And we, now bound and consummated, can only escape our tragic fusion if we cleave ourselves in two. I know, it happened to me. Something so grisly that no one dares say it to my face. It's like it never happened. It's blood with no wound, a wound with no weapon, a weapon unwielded. But a tree that falls in an empty wood still breaks the silence, and unmourned tragedies continue to kill. But what better place for a tragedy than your own high school halls? I hate high school, but at least I haven't been here in a while. They called it recovery, but I thought of it more as a vacation, because as much as it sucked spending winter break in a place being monitored where the furniture is bolted to the floor, it sucks much more coming back to Central Valley High. They made me come back on a Tuesday, the worst of days. I can feel the fleeting stares of my classmates, as if eye contact would make my tragedy transpose. So I avoid their eyes and turn. I don't need them. I don't need these idiots. I never have. But just as I'm beginning to feel like a math class Medusa, I sense the weight of a stare that will not turn to stone. And when I look, I see a girl. She is steady, confident. She makes my blood run cold. She's smiling at me, through me, like light trying to penetrate a shrouded room. I cannot unsee the shadows she has cast. And she smells like rubber, and she smells like blood, and she looks like
me?
During 7th block study hall, Barry tries me down. Barry has been an unshakable figure in my life since elementary school. She's kind of like a stained old couch that sags in the middle, but you can't quite fit it through the door, so you're stuck with it for life. At present, Barry is holding up a garish sign that reads, "There's no grief without love." So cliche. It's no wonder I'm her only friend.
Hi, Rain. I've been looking for you all day to give you this. I think the puff paint might have played a little since this morning, but I hope you still like it. What's it like being back?
Just as lame as I remember.
Oh,
It smells different.
senior bio was in their flowering plants unit, and there was like a vent malfunction, like a backflow or something. So it smells like pouring plants. A little nutty, like springtime.
I was going to say like rubber and blood.
Oh,
Did you miss me? Who'd you even talk to while I was gone?
yeah, it was pretty different. Actually, people have been really nice, like inviting me to sit with them in class and lunch and stuff.
They're probably just buttering you up so they can cheat off you at midterms. People are trash.
Yeah, you're probably right.
There's the new girl.
The new girl?
The freakishly smiley one who's in like all of my classes, like literally every one. She just sits there smiling at me.
That's Bo. She's a transfer.
A transfer? It's February.
She came after winter break.
No one comes to Central Valley High after winter break.
Bo did.
That's weird. She's weird.
Really nice, actually, and funny. and like so familiar. I guess that's why I didn't realize you were talking about. She fits in great. I should introduce you.
No,
How come?
I don't like her.
Have you ever even met her? I think you'd get along great. Actually, she reminds me a lot of
I what?
If you... never mind. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. So, have you seen Rev yet?
Rev and I have been a couple since the end of freshman year. Rev is the youngest in a legacy. A long legacy of valedictorians, but in some cruel twist, Rev was a misfit in his own right, who felt like last place was a victory. So when I realized I had been at the bottom of his mind for the past few weeks, I almost tricked myself into believing it was because he cared.
So I told Mr. Baxter, my dad is not one of those parents who harasses his kids' teachers just because his son doesn't get into a Power 5. I do not need a tutor. Like, it's no secret that my GP is way below A, and he also knows I have no interest in going legacy like my brothers. Like, how many times can you go to New Haven for graduation anyway? Besides, am I failing history? Or is history failing me? I just want to live in the moment, not waste my time learning about a bunch of dead people. Babe, you're mad quiet.
Yeah.
I brought up dead people. When your parents. Oh! I'm such an insensitive.
It's fine.
Thanks, babe. I mean that. And that's what I told Baxter. I didn't think I needed the tutoring help, but he paired me up with someone anyway.
Who?
Bo, the new chick, the transfer. I was a little embarrassed at first, getting tutored by your literal classmate. Yikes. But, we had our first session on Sunday.
Sunday?
And it actually wasn't so bad. She's pretty. Dope. Like, when she tells me stuff, I feel like inspired to remember it. Plus, she's really smart. Did you know that the Cold War had nothing to do with the climate?
Sunday is when you're supposed to pick me up from the hospital.
Right. I'm sorry. Okay. It totally slipped my mind. So how'd it go?
Like I said, Tuesdays are the worst. But at least they don't make me talk to people. They save that for hump day. I am a camel, and Mr. Bex won't get off my back.
While you have always been an exemplary student, Rain, we unfortunately cannot disregard your academic performance for the first half of the semester, or I guess I should say lack thereof. This is a vital semester for your future, and everyone agrees that what with the drive you've demonstrated thus far in your scholastic career, we want you to have the best chance possible of putting the pedal to the metal so you don't crash and burn. We're happy to have you back. Are you happy to be back?
Does a lobster know when it's being boiled alive?
We're happy to have you back. Now, catching up is going to be a lot of work, and because we don't want you to feel too slammed, we thought it would be a good idea to pair you with a buddy of sorts. Someone who will help you study and go over the topics you missed in the time you were away.
You mean a tutor?
This would be a peer. We thought it might also be valuable for you to have a friend during this transition.
I have friends.
Sure! It's our new transfer student, Bo. You may have noticed she's in a few, well, actually all of your classes. It was intentional. She'll help you with any head-on collisions and make sure that any textbook emissions? in case there's material that your teacher covered that isn't in
Yeah,
your-
sure, okay. Do I have, like, a choice in this?
Of course you have a choice. But you only have one choice.
We act quickly when our options are limited. For example, wolves and coyotes will gnaw off their own limb to escape from a trap, the theory being that they'll live, get to procreate, pass on their genes, and survive. I'd like to think that high school was about more than just survival, but when you're 17, what else is there to do but get through it? Barry had come to the same conclusion, and that afternoon, I found myself with her arm in my jaw.
Baxter says the new transfer has to be my tutor. Not my tutor, my buddy. As if my life couldn't get any worse. Now I have to figure out that fake, smelly, smiley, wannabe freak. You're not saying anything. Say something.
Well,
What?
I just think it's maybe not the worst idea for you to work with her. It's been a hard semester, and everyone could use some tutoring, honestly. And you're going through a lot. And Bo's really nice. And I think if you give her the chance, I honestly think you'll like her.
I don't like her, Barry. This isn't green eggs and ham. She gives me the creeps, and she stinks like a burning tire. And I'm honestly questioning the mental health of all the people who are, like, endorsing her.
Have you ever even talked to her? You might have more in common than you think.
Why are you defending her? She's a transfer. She hasn't even been here, like, what, a month?
6 weeks.
You sound desperate. Why are you so desperate? You're my best friend, not hers.
I have to go.
Where?
I'm meeting someone.
Who?
A friend.
Since when do you have any friends?
She gives me this look, and I know I've crossed a line. I laugh and try to play it off as a joke, but I can feel the way my face twists, and I know she knows I meant what I said. Wordlessly, she shuts her locker and walks away. I follow, and my feet feel too big for the steps I'm taking. I try to apologize. I'm not your only friend.
You're my
You're
only
my only
friend.
friend.
Please, please, please.
Suddenly, I smell it. Rubber and blood, and I'm face to face with her. It's the transfer. She sways between me and Barry like a velvet rope, and my mind races. She's left me for the transfer. She's leaving with the transfer. My best friend's eyes repel from my gaze, but the transfers see right into my ugliness, which writhes and spasms beneath her gaze. It makes her smile, pure and sweet, as if she's noted her whole life, as if she's feasting. She waves and off they go. And if I'm being honest, I've never seen Barry look more at home in her own skin. I linger. I linger until the sun is buried beneath the earth. I linger until I'm shadows in a schoolyard. Until Rev arrives.
Guess who's going to New Haven?
For your brother's graduation?
No, for college. I got in.
How? Your GPA wasn't even a complete number.
He hands me a stack of graded essays and exams. It's a flurry of A's and hundreds.
I just worked hard, I guess. I'm just glad Baxter talked to me into getting help. And I gotta give it to Bo and her big, beautiful brain. Without her, I'd be the family humiliation.
Since when do you care about fitting in with your family?
This is about me fitting with myself, babe.
Fred, I'm saying this for your own good. You're one of the most mediocre people I've ever met. So how the hell did you get your GPA up so high in a couple of weeks?
Oh, worked hard. Speaking of couples, I don't really know how to say this, but during our last study session, Bo and I, we sort of connected. And, hold on. Babe, I tried so hard, to like feel bad about it. I just can't. It's just that she reminds me so much of you from, the good days. when you would encourage me and saw the best in me and would talk to me and weren't just mad at me all the time. I know you're going through a lot, but you're mad at me all the time, babe. I think that maybe you should admit that you're angry at something else.
My friend
Rubber
is not
and
my
blood.
friend. My partner is
Rubber
not my
and
partner.
blood.
My room
Rubber
is not
and
my
blood.
room. My home is not
Rubber
my home.
and blood.
My life is being worn by someone else who stretches it thin, threadbare. So when it comes time for my buddy dates with the enemy, I'm ice cold.
And she is nothing like how I think she is. She is worse.
She knows every subject like it's her native tongue. History, geography, chemistry, Portuguese lit.
Her biology repels me, and when I'm with her, I can scarcely breathe. Am I suffocating?
Or am I drowning?
Is this death?
Or is it love?
She is as good as I was once.
Her voice is like a dove's, and I'm lulled and lured.
Prey that knows better but cannot resist the scent. An orphan at the door of kindness. It would be so easy if I only.
If I only.
No, no! I catch myself. I cannot let her win. I cannot let her have me like she has the others. No, no! I hate her face. I hate her voice, which harmonizes with mine. I hate her smell. Her sincerity needles and it enrages me. So I do what I do to survive. I sabotage her tutelage with lacking. I lag and lag for months. Over time, my copy and my text of Wuthering Heights withers and falls from the page, leaving only the words. The tyrant grinds down his slaves, and they don't turn against him. They crush those beneath them.
I am beneath her.
She is beneath me.
But she is beneath me.
You are beneath me.
You are beneath her.
No, no, you're beneath me. Me. I am beneath. She is. I am. She. I. And yet, she shows up dutifully for every session, stinking of rubber and blood and optimism. Determined to save me from the world's failures, from the world, from myself. She tells me,
You're better than you think you are.
you don't know anything.
I know that you were very sad and very angry, and that night was no exception. You thought about how if you just kept your foot on the gas, the crash would kill you, but the flames would keep everyone from knowing the truth.
You don't know anything.
You just wanted to stop being hurt. You just wanted to stop hurting.
Shut up.
But I know the truth.
Shut up.
Mommy and Daddy were dead by the time you dragged them into the car that night, just like you had planned.
Shut up.
Freedom is never a mistake. That night, they had it coming. They drank too much. They were crueler than ever. They deserved it. And that night, you learned that almonds mask the scent of cyanide. So when you poured them their last drink, you replaced the amaretto.
You don't know what it was like.
I know exactly what it was like. I was right there beside you. I was the one who kept you from breaking under their abuse. Who do you think was the one that kept you motivated to dream of something better? I am the you that knows your worth. I am you in the sunlight. I am who you wish you could be.
You're a murderer.
I'm a liberator, and we're finally free.
Shut up. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
And if you hated me as much as you say you do, neither of us would be here. You hated your parents. Where are they now? You can push me away for the rest of your life, but I will never stop coming for you. Do you understand? I am the joy you have searched for so long. Why push me away when happiness is finally just within your reach?
I only have one choice. But it is a choice. It is a choice. The horny spring arrives, it's prom. And despite myself, I have worked up the nerve to ask Beau to be my date. Or maybe she asked me. I don't remember. But what a prom it is. The theme is reflections, and the auditorium shines with mirrors and mylar. Barry's been on the planning committee, and everyone in attendance says it's the best dance Central Valley's ever seen. She works the room effortlessly. She's so confident, funny, and fun. I miss her.
Thanks, but the best thing about prom is the friends you made along the way.
Rev is crowned prom king. And he gives a speech about overcoming your fears, which brings the auditorium to its feet. I never knew how passionate he was.
My homies! Do you work for NASA? You're all looking out of this world!
Hey!
Hey.
Dance with us!
My friend is not my friend. My partner is not my partner. My home is not my home. My room is not my room. And yet, my day looks like it's having or maybe I am.
Like I said, why spend so long trying to push me away? Trust in me, I can guide your peace, just as I always have. Besides, the best is yet to come. Cheers!
Cheers!
It smells like almonds.
What have you done?
Tonight's prom queen has risen to her power and has demonstrated all year long how to challenge adversity and be your best self despite your car crash of a life. Okay. Announcing this year's queen of Central Valley High School, Rainbow!
The confetti falls, the student body roars, and lights flash, and I see myself in every reflection. What's going on?
Take the stage.
Why do they love me?
They never stopped.
I don't want this.
But you deserve it, don't you? Take the stage.
Rainbow! Rainbow! Rainbow!
I realized that if there was more than one of me, I had more than one choice.
Speech! 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 Speech!
I just like to say I wouldn't have been here without you or you or you. I'm sorry. We're all gonna die!
Like eventually, or?
Now! You can drink the punch, which she did, but it wasn't me. It was the transfer. She did this. She did this to me. She did this to you. She did this to everyone. Wait. No!
Yikes, am I right? Time heals all. Good things come to those who wait. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Chances, people say a lot of things, but chances are we learn our lessons too late. She should have tried harder with her buddy, her friends. They were rooting for her the whole time. Which her, you may ask? Let's just say Barry got it right. There's no grief without love. There's no shadows without light. There's no rainbow without, well, rain. Some things you just can't transfer. I begin to foam at the mouth, my lungs seize. Just as the red and blue lights surround the building, just as they play my favorite song, Rubber and Blood. I hate high school, but maybe next year will be better.